How you doing, guys? One Man Clan. I hope you're doing great. I've got some changes made to the bot, updates to the bot. I'm going to call this one Battle of the Bots Part 2. And there's been some of them are bug fixes, but also some... Well, let me just get straight into it. And how you doing? You doing good? Well, it's been a while since I did one of these chats. I've done a few of them, but... anyway, we'll get to that later, if we have time. But let's get to the point. And let me look down on my paper. Let me look up at my paper. Okay, the waypoints are back. There was a problem with the waypoints. I had to switch it off because sometimes if the bot gets confused, if something would go wrong, the bot would it would be a crash. Okay? And it only happened once, but that's all it takes. And that's been fixed. It was a problem with the waypoint file. Do you need to know that? I don't think you need to know the technical details. For the geeks out there, yeah, it was the waypoint file that was the problem. It wasn't the code itself. But you could say it was the code because if there's a crash, that is the responsibility of the code. The code should be able to cope with something going wrong with the reading of the waypoints or the way the waypoints are designed. So I put some little safety stuff there. So if something goes wrong, it will not crash. The bot will it'll report to the owner. It'll say, I don't know where I am. And it will do a cute little thing where it'll be, let's say it faces a wall, and just instead of sitting there facing the wall stuck, it'll stop, it'll turn around, and it'll say to the owner, hey, I'm lost, help me out. And that should be the worst case scenario. Again, it's a rare situation where the bot gets stuck. But if it does happen, then yeah, that's the situation. That's pretty cool. Which means what waypoints are back. It means I don't have to worry about is there any fault with the waypoints. Anyway, the next thing is there've been I've put it when you I made it so that when you spawn a bot, let's say you purchase the full kit, 1,400 for the first bot, 1,000 for to bring it down to 2 minutes spawning. And then you purchase the full kit, so it's 60 seconds. You can spawn a bot every 60 seconds. The way it used to work was once you spawn a bot, then the 60 seconds timer starts. But you might not want to spawn a bot just then. You couldn't spawn 3 bots at a time. But I've changed it so that you can. So if 5 minutes goes past, you have 5 bots in reserve now, and you can go boom, 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 and get the 5 bots out there all in one time. Because I noticed Jonan was he was reserving them, and he was suddenly shot with this little gang of bots, and it's quite exciting. I think bunches of them are more exciting than one appearing here and there. And even though you could sort of, I guess, find a nice safe spot for them and just keep them there, and then just walk them out. Oh man, see, it's got an appeal as well. Watching someone bring their bots like sheep, guide them to a certain spot. I don't know. Look, you can still do that. Anyway, look, as it stands, you can reserve your bots and you can spawn them as you wish. Am I still recording? Yeah, we're still recording. The other issue is, should bots shoot each other? And it's kind of stupid in a way because they're supposed to be the way it was originally done, I've made it was a way to nerf the bot, to make it so that they stop and fight each other. They get aggressive. They've got an attitude. So if they shoot each other, they stop, not temporarily, but of course one temporarily shoots the other, but then the other one responds and shoots back, and then it could end up being a whole thing. It could destroy all your bots if you don't look after them. So that was part of the challenge of owning bots, which is still there, but I'm tempted to take it off, but I'll have to nerf them in another way. Obviously this is an ongoing process, and it will all be tried out and proven in gameplay, which you can help do that and see how and determine the destiny of these bots at the weekly AGR sessions. Every Saturday and Sunday is 2300 GMT at tastyspleen.net 26666. I'll see you soon.